Hey there.
Hey, you hear me just fine?
You sound great.
Excellent. My mic was doing some weird stuff earlier.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Really cool name.
So, were you able to find the module all right on the Steam Workshop?
Yes. Apparently I copy pasted the password wrong. Let me try that again.
No worries. Hopefully I typed it right. I should go check. Yeah, I typed it right.
Yeah, it's something about paste then. One more time. Okay, we're in. Yeah, and I putzed around with it offline in single player, so it at least seems to work. It's taking a while for all the colors to load in, everything in the white box. Okay, there it is.
Cool. So yeah, first survival tip is that if there are like weekly tournaments and things, I'll update the module so the default settings are for that. For casual play, you'll want to hit the button over here on your left and switch it to the no items mode.
Okay.
And then if you hit a start turn button, it'll just kind of turn off all the extra fiddly gadgets and things.
I see.
So this is how you get like the vanilla, non-competitive stuff, no timers or anything. I apparently left in a message in the chat that I meant to take out before I posted this update, but whatever, it's fine. All right, so yeah, as you can see, there's lots of character bags all over the place. These bags are basically the as printed.
Okay.
The difference being that if I pull a Street Fighter character out of here, they're gonna use. Okay, that's an exception. They're gonna use these normals. If I pull a Street Fighter character out of here, they're gonna use. Oops.
Season 2 normals.
Season 2 normals.
Okay. Is that just a visual thing?
Purely visual. It's just
Okay.
these are for the folks who prefer to use Season 2 normals. So that's like for the tournament formats and whatnot, because it helps people who are looking through discards discern very quickly what's up and what's down.
Yeah.
So that's the entire reason for that. There's no other reason.
Okay.
But yeah, these bags are actually infinite, so you can just keep pulling out more copies of everything. And then there's trash bags here and over here to get rid of stuff that you don't need anymore.
I see.
But yeah. Oh yeah, and tab is the ping button. So if you have questions about tabletop functionality or other stuff, please ask as we go. Because I don't know what you do and don't know already about TTS, and I'm gonna try not to guess.
Pretty little.
Okay.
I've used it a couple times when just futzing around with remote play testing with a friend, but that's about it.
Coolness. So yeah, if you know WASD, control your camera. You can also use the like the middle mouse button and drag to move your camera if you prefer that.
Yeah, panic.
Yeah. And then to look in a bag.
Yeah, that's what my next question.
Right-click and click Search on the menu, and it'll give you a list. Now, the images usually will not load when you're looking at the list.
Okay.
Also, you cannot search the infinite bags because they're infinite bags. Like you have to pull a thing out of them to be able to search it.
Makes sense.
Yep. And you can tell when somebody is searching something because a magnifying glass will appear on the display. That's so that if your opponent is like, searching your deck, you find out about it and you're like, hey, no, that's my deck. You can't do that.
Close.
Yep. So, is there anybody in particular you'd like to see me play? We don't have to play a full game. I just figured, well, to run you through the ropes, we can do a skirmish. It's up to you.
What's the difference? What makes it a skirmish?
Oh, I just like the word.
Oh.
I mean, like, if you don't have to play a full game if you don't want to. We could just start playing turns until you kind of have the hang of everything. Up to you.
Oh no, I want to play full game.
Okay, cool. And is there anybody that you'd like to see me play?
No, not at all.
All right, I'm gonna grab this. Oh, so you can't put them. You can't put them back in the infinite bags. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab this bag of everybody and shuffle it.
Just pick someone.
Yep. Just grab a random character. Oh yeah, so to shuffle a bag or a deck, you can hover it and hit R. I'm gonna take my character off before I do that. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I should probably do that.
Oh, and do you use reference cards when you play in real life?
Yes, I tend to.
Okay, so you want to be aware of these things. If you drop a deck on top of that object, it will spit out like that.
Okay.
And now there's 2 sets of 7 cards. So hover one of those little sets of 7 and hit 7 on your keyboard. And it
hover,
yep, so it draws 7.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw the other one. And now you can click and drag to select them and move them off to the side. Move them fairly slowly so that they don't collapse together. If you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. You might run into... by the way, you probably noticed that you have 2 copies of your hands in front of you.
Yeah, I have the hand display on.
Yeah. If you like that, great. If you don't like it, the way to turn it off is by pressing H on your keyboard. But totally up to you, obviously.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. So we made a reference out of your cards. Here's a reference out of my cards. Made them the exact same way, obviously. It doesn't matter if the deck is shuffled.
Oh, right, flip that around. There
Yep.
we go.
Yep. Yeah. So you can shake it, or you can press R on the keyboard. Your choice. By the by, what do you know if you're rotate? Do you know how to rotate a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, and it looks like you already have yours set to 90, so that's good. All right. To flip the coin, you do it the same way you shuffle a deck. So you just hit press R. I'll call tails.
Excellent.
Nice.
Value.
Your choice.
I'll take first turn.
All right.
Match. And it's 5, right? Yeah.
Yep. First player draws 5.
Yeah. Excellent. Actually, small thing.
Yes.
Mind if we change the playmat?
Not at all. Just go and click any playmat you like.
Yeah.
Yep. Might have to adjust things a little bit.
Little partial
Yeah.
Skullgirls.
As
Also, I thought there was a way to zoom in on a card.
oh, hold Alt while you're mousing over it.
Oh, Alt. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And then if you have a scroll wheel, you can scroll in and out to change how much you're zoomed.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Oh, this guy. Okay, I've read about this guy. I've
Yeah.
played against him.
The fight me guy.
Yeah. Oh, fun. Be interesting. All right. I'm gonna have to figure this out on the fly. But yeah. So I've played the game a few times before, so I'm mostly familiar with the rules.
Cool.
It's just mainly getting used to this UI.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Okay. So let's try.
Do you know how to flip a card? That's important.
Yes.
Okay, good. That's like the first thing that's important. Thought I should check.
So I need to flip a card in hand before I put it face down for a strike, or also it should come out face up. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. There's that. There's that. What do I want to do? Oh wait, this is mulligans right now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Can you remind me how mulligans work in this game?
Oh, yeah.
I come from Magic, so
Oh,
is this like
they're
a
different.
partial? Okay.
Yeah. So this is I think Vanguard's the game's close to. Anyway, pick any number of cards. Set them aside face down, and then draw that many cards. So once only, select a mulligan, and then you'll shuffle back the ones that you set aside.
Oh, say. Okay. Nah, that should be good. And I draw first and then shuffle the
Yes.
set aside.
Yes. So
Okay.
you cannot draw the same cards. You can draw the other copy, but you cannot draw the same card.
Gotcha.
All right. Good luck and have
Cool.
fun.
You too. Let's see if I can do anything. Okay. I picked what you do again? Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Let's do a max hand size of that. Okay. Let's just do a prep.
All right. I'm
There we
gonna
go.
be a cheeky here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna boost. It's common for people to rotate the boost so that you can tell it's not a strike because of characters like me, but not required, obviously. It's just like real life. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to name normal attack and strike. I'm striking with this. I'm striking face up using my ability. And I'm going to name cross.
Okay.
Do you have a cross?
And I need to discard. Oh, I must strike with the cross. Gotcha. I have it. Oop.
Yep. Alright, so you're faster. You will retreat to the wall. You missed, obviously, and then I will hit you for 7 and gain advantage.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep, that's Iaquis. Big chunks of life. Alright.
That's how you say his name. Okay.
That's how I say his name. I have no idea if it's correct. Alright, so I'm gonna... my advantage. I'm gonna prepare.
Alright. Now it's my turn. Let's do a... Two... Oh, okay. No, I can't do that right now. Alright. I guess if I want to move, I'd have to spend force. Or I can do this. Use the other cross. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I didn't want that.
Oh.
You'll have to...
yeah,
so, if there's more than one card, it will rotate automatically. If there's only one card, it won't. So, basically,
gotcha.
if there's one card, the game doesn't know it's a deck. If there's 2 cards, then it does.
Gotcha.
Alright, draw for end of turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oops.
Yep, so that's a very common thing. What happened was, you press 1, and then you press 1 again, and it drew 11.
Yep.
So,
how do we fix this?
firstly, just start on the right side of your hand and select over until you get to the one that you need to stop at, which is going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's almost right.
9, 10, 11?
Yep.
Yeah. And then once you've got them all selected, hit F to flip them, and then drag them out of your hand. And put them back on your deck. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So, the way that you can avoid that is when you press the 1, move your cursor off the deck right away. Because basically, if your cursor's on the deck and you're pressing numbers, the game will wait until it thinks that you're done entering. And if you move your cursor off the deck, then it knows you're done. So,
yeah,
I
I accidentally smashed 11 twice.
Oh, it happens a lot. 11 and 22 are the most common things there because people will prep or they will draw for a turn and they will hit the number twice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oopsie poopsie.
Alright, so I'm going to boost for +2 speed.
Okay. Let's see.
I do not mind the tangent whatsoever.
Let's just do the same thing.
Oh.
That seems like a good idea.
I didn't want you to do that. Alright. You know it does some good, though, drawing cards. I'm going to boost. So I draw 5 cards immediately. And I do not discard at the end of my turn. So over to you.
Oh, that's fun. Let's get cheeky. Let's start a strike.
Very well. I will wild swing.
Okay. Hey, look, we both dove.
We both dive. Alright, I take 5. Yep.
And then advance means I have to skip over you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Now, my transformation says at the end of the strike, if I did not hit, I may draw. I will.
Okay.
And boosts go to discard, and then my attack is discarded, and your attack goes to gauge.
Yeah. And then my boost.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to boost again to draw 5 cards. And not draw or discard at the end of my turns.
But you would discard at the end of your next turn, right?
I mean, so the timing of hand size check is
never
after...
mind, that's a continuous. Yeah.
So there's that, and then also, you only discard after you draw at the end of your turn, so if you strike, you never have to discard. That's actually very important for Iaquis and also Guile in Season 3.
Oh, interesting. Drawing at the end of turn triggers a discard.
Yeah, so that's what triggers the hand size check, which means if you strike, then you don't have to check hand size.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. There's
Never knew that.
I'm very curious if they're going to change the ruling, because it's never been a problem before, but it's starting to like massively warp how a certain season 3 character plays, Guile. But so far, that is the ruling.
I see. All right. Let's see. Guess we could try. Yeah, we can try this. We'll try striking.
All right.
We'll do a EX.
I will wild swing.
Okay.
It's terrible. Okay, so you're gonna hit me. So on reveal, your second copy goes to discard. And then you hit me, you push me 1. I take 3 damage. And you have 2 after effects. How would you like to order them?
Move 2 spaces.
Up to 2.
Wait, up to 2. I thought that's just 1 after effect. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna add that investigate, and then bounces back to hand.
All right, so you're choosing not to move, or did you want to move first?
Oh,
Is
there a specific order I have to do it?
So if you do this first, then your other movement is not in play anymore. So you don't move.
Oh no, I wanted to move as well.
Okay, so then you do the movement first, and then you do this after effect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In later seasons, things that care about this are much rarer, but Zoey cares about it quite a lot.
Okay, the specific order that I do it.
Yeah, because basically, if you use her after effects, then your attack leaves play, which means that you don't have any other after effects.
Interesting. Why does it leave play after her? Like, it looks like they have the same timing.
Well,
don't say after.
Look, is this the right card?
Oh yeah.
Right. So like, here we're now entering, like, you did the hit, you did the damage. Now you do after effects. So if you do this, it says if you hit, you may at the top of your discard to your gauge, return your attack to your hands. Now, where's your attack?
It's in my hand.
Right. So it's not in play. You don't have any after triggers. There's nothing else to resolve. Like, you're done doing your stuff. So if you do it in the other order,
dependent on the card. Interesting.
Yeah. So if you do it in the other order, you do this after effects, move up to 2 first. So how would you like to move? This is what we call trigger stacking, and it matters different amounts for different characters. It usually doesn't matter a lot, but for Zoey, it's a huge deal.
Gotcha. See, I come from Magic, so I just assume the grenade rule, like the triggers on the stack or whatever, and then it's going to happen no matter what.
Gotcha. Nope. Once that card leaves play, its trigger is not in effect anymore.
Gotcha. All right.
We actually had to errata a number of cards that... there are some cards that have hit effects that cause them to return a hand, which by the rules means that they don't exist to deal damage anymore. So all those cards got errata to have different timings on them.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so you want to end up here, or...
Can I move to the other side? It says move up to 2.
Up to 2, okay. So yeah, that's 2.
Okay. So what is the precise ruling around, like, moving around your opponent?
So, like, when you're resolving movement effects, you skip their space. The only thing that, like... The only thing where it's a big deal is the move action, which says... Well, it doesn't quite say this, but it basically... what it means is, pick a space, and then spend 1 force per space to move into that space, and if you cross over an opponent this way, you have to pay an extra force.
Okay. So
there's literally just a force tax for skipping the opponent's space, so that you pay for the space even though you're not moving in it. Like if you advance 1 from here, you end up here. And if you advance 2, you end up here. If you take a move action, this costs 2 force even though you're only moving 1 space.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. There you
go. Okay. Alright.
Alright.
So you still have your other after effect that should resolve now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Add this.
Alright. End of strike, I did not hit, so I will draw a card. Well then. I feel like I have enough cards to work with. Fight me. I'm setting a face-up EX attack.
Gotcha. So yeah, you're gonna win basically no matter what.
So this is speed 7 and 6 power.
Yeah. If there's anything I can do.
Yeah. If nothing in your hand helps, then don't waste cards. Wild Swing.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can button match.
It is how you preserve your hand when your hand does not help you. All right, so I'll hit for 6 and jump back. And your turn.
Okay. Okay. We will do strike.
Okay. Do I think that's a ranged attack, or do I think that's a melee attack? I think that's probably a ranged attack. So I will play this.
Huh? Oop.
It is a ranged attack. Alright, so you have a hit effect. Do you have any copies in your discard?
Copy this card. I do not think so, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you do 3 to me. Alright, and just like before, you have 2 after effects. What order would you like to resolve them in?
Probably move Zoey first. Let's see. Move 1 space.
Yeah, just 1. Alright, and then do you wish to return your attack to your hands?
Sir.
Alright, add that to your gauge. And then I took the 3, I believe? Yeah, so I'll hit you back for 5.
Yeah, that's 2 to 6. That's what no matter what. Sweet.
Alright, my turn. Fight me.
1 to 3, 3 power, 5 speed. You have to hit me on it. Okay. 5 speed. Oh no, sorry, 6 speed.
6 speed, yep, because I EX'd.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's do that. That won't do anything. So if I play this, you already know I have it in my hand.
Yep.
Would that...
You'll be able to use
would
your
that
after to
move
get
me
out
out?
of the way. You won't hit me, but
Yeah.
you'll be able to dodge.
Yeah.
Very good. At the end of the strike, I will draw a card because I did not hit you. Your turn.
Okay. Let's do... Oh, we'll just grab
Okay. So, what I'm about to do is going to look crazy.
it. It's not much different than your previous actions.
But, I'm very good at counting cards.
Okay.
I declare a strike. I'm going to set my attack face up. Wild Swing.
Okay. 1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Speed, 6 guard. Okay.
It won't hit you unless you move. It won't hit you unless you move.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just trying to see. I mean, it was a wild swing, and you didn't know it was on top of your deck. So I'm wondering. I'm just trying to look out and see if there was a trap that I should be aware of.
Not yet. Right. So that's 3, and then you have 2 after effects. How would you like to resolve them?
I would like to. I like to stay at this range. I don't want to move. I don't want to move. Now it bounces back to hand.
There you go. And now I will draw because I did not hit you. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright,
I see.
your turn.
I will. I guess we'll do it again. We'll go prep.
Fight me.
1 and 2. Did not move past it. Before advance 3. I see.
Yep. So I had 2 copies of this in my deck, and I was trying to dig for it. I figured there was a very good chance I either hit it or I would draw it on the whiff.
You have 4 left in your deck, that's why.
Right. I had 6 cards in deck, and I knew that 2 of them were this. So I did a face-up wild swing, figuring, you know, I have very good odds here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not an easy card for you to deal with.
Yeah. That is very, very correct. It's what, 5? Yeah. 5 guard. Anything I can do about it? 1 to 2, you advance 3.
So,
Might be something.
if you don't move or evade or anything, this will hit for 7.
Mm-hmm. That's damage. It's a range 1 to 2, so I'd have to quite a bit. I'd have to move 3 spaces basically.
2 spaces back would get you out of the way.
Or 2 spaces. Okay.
Yeah, 3 spaces in or 2 spaces back.
Which I don't think so, because both my Shoryukens are engaged. I don't think there's anything I can do.
Maori Defender would do it. I don't know if you have any, but like that's the theory. You could also strike with Focus Charge. Both of those would actually get you out of it. But you have to actually have the guards, so you know.
Okay. I'm just gonna say I have the Maori Defender,
Okay. So
but it's just mainly playing it because it's faster and it will retreat me 2 spaces.
exactly.
I see.
It's just like the
That's
Shoryu.
the last
It's
line.
playing it just as a dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you retreat 2,
Oop.
I advance 3, I get power, but I miss. And then at the end of the strike, I draw a card. Your turn.
Okay. We will strike. Oh.
I didn't see it, but you should. Yeah, but set it face down.
Yeah.
I didn't. All right. This time I'm actually going to respond from hand.
Okay.
So I don't think that's Spike. Oof. It is not Spike. So spins 2 gauge on reveal. And then your hit effect. Do you wish to gain advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I will spin force to take no damage. And then you have an after effect, which is optional. So, or it says you may.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bounce it back to hand. Put this over here.
Cool. I did not hit you, so I will draw a card. Your turn.
2.
By the way, if you are in a situation like that where you want to strike in your hand, there you go. I was about to tell you exactly that.
Yeah.
To do that.
I remembered R was the randomizer, and I was like, wait, I can't just keep putting cards back in the same position.
Yep. That will eventually cause a problem with attentive opponents.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We will strike again.
I will block again.
This makes sense to do that. Why are you not flipping? Okay.
Alright, so you close 1, 2, 3. The third one gives you +1 power. So 3 power. I will spend a force for armor. So I take no damage, which means you don't get to push me.
Okay.
Alright, now I will...
Still counts as a hit, though,
Yeah, still
right?
counts as a hit, and then
Yeah.
do you want to use your after effect?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nope, nope. Let's do that. It's
Alright.
player.
Since I did not hit you, I will draw for my transformation. Alright. Fight me. Hey Viddy, thanks for stopping by. So this is speed 7, power 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. You don't need to tell me twice. Let's see. Okay, this is where you recommend wild swinging.
Pretty much, yeah. If your hand doesn't help you, that's...
Hello.
Hey, it mitigates the damage and it means you don't get pushed away. So take 8.
So
you
hit effects only matter if you do damage?
Oh no, read your attack. Read your attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. Opponents can't move me.
Yeah.
Always ignore that.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
10
it's actually
power, you have
relevant.
2 armor, you'll take 8.
Yeah, that still hurts.
Still hurts a lot, but you're not dead. Well, I guess you wouldn't have been dead anyway, but still. All right. And then your turn.
And after effect.
You're stunned. You're stunned, so you don't get your after.
Oh, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had 10 minus 2 armor is 8, which broke your guard of 5.
Gotcha. You had 10 power because...
So the EX makes it 8,
Yeah.
and face up makes it 10.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yep. And to break guard, you need to exceed the amount or meet it?
You need to exceed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah? Good mnemonic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright.
Your turn.
Yeah, let's see. Alright.
No, good pun, Bayushi, good pun. He was pointing out that that playing this as an attack means players can't read because the boost is named reading.
Let's see. Let's try. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Guess we could try. I don't really have that. Guess we can just boost it. There we go. We'll boost
Boosting.
this.
Okay. Draw for the end of your turn. Fight me. Speed 4, power 9.
Gotcha.
You need to not be standing where I am swinging.
Speed 4. Okay, and that's range 1 and 2. Okay. I think I have an idea. This would work, right?
It actually will, yes. Yeah, because you close 3, you get plus 3 power. That's 5 power, I'll take 4, because I have 1 armor. And then if you resolve your after effects, this one first, then I get pushed.
Which I do.
Whoop. Sorry.
Yeah, push into the wall.
Yep. Which means that I swing at the air.
Nice.
Do you wish to use your ability?
Yeah, I like that card.
It's very, very good. Alright, since I didn't hit, I will draw at the end of the strike. So, now I'm going to do something that, this is by no means required. I definitely know people who don't like to do this. But you'll notice that my deck is empty.
Yeah.
There's no hidden information left other than my hands. And discard piles are known. If you were inclined, you could just go through, count my discard pile, and figure out exactly what's in my hand. To save people time, I'm just going to show it to you.
Gotcha. Until you shuffle...
Until I'm striking, right? Like,
yeah.
Or until I reshuffle, at which point you don't know anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It is considered entirely acceptable for you to like type these out in chat so that you have a record of them. Totally up to you, but this is just like
a good idea.
This is just like what the Discord culture is used to. As folks who play on TTS an awful lot, because it's like, well, you could sit there and let your opponent count your discard pile for a minute, or you could just save the time and the trouble of doing it. Do you have the normals memorized? I should ask that.
No.
Okay.
Focus. Where else? We got Dragon's Fire, Spike, Dragon's Flight. Okay. That's all accurate, right? Yeah, seems accurate.
Let's see. So 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7 Fireflight. Yep, that is all correct.
Excellent.
All right. So that was my strike. It is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. We will strike with an EX.
Oh. Well. If you're playing Tsunami Slicer, then I will question your maths. But if not, I'm probably going to lose the strike, so let's find out.
What is wrong with my maths then?
Let's spend our gauge and find out. That costs 2 gauge.
Yep.
And discard the extra copy.
Yep.
Alright, you hit first, you're speed 7. On hit, you may spend a gauge to gain advantage.
Yeah.
And then you have 5 power because you EX'd, right?
Yes.
I take 5 damage. Now you have an after effect, but I'll tell you right now, it won't matter. You'll notice that I have guard 5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Advance 3.
Yep.
Immediately forgot what that card did.
No worries. So
Yeah,
I have plus 5
it's all
power.
my
I
fault.
deal exactly 4 damage because you have 1 armor.
Yep.
That is game.
Yep. That was the mistake. Got it.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, it was either that or Gale Blade, and that was the detail I missed over.
Yeah, Gale Blade was actually safe because if you play Gale Blade and you advance 1, no, retreating you still die. You have to advance. Because like I advance 3, and then my range is 1 of 2, so I hit here.
Oh, you actually.
Yeah, but since it says it only gives me plus 2 power if I don't move past the opponent, then Gale Blade and then advance means that I hit you for 2. Well, 3 actually. Sorry, 3. But 2 less.
Oopsie poopsie.
Ah, well. Did you enjoy the game?
Oh, of course. That's why I'm still playing.
Excellent. That's what matters.
Yeah, and it's actually not that bad. It's just familiarity at this point. Learning what the moves do, remembering what they do, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely helps to play the same few characters for quite a while to kind of get a handle on your character. The more you have your character like just known, like the more you know your own cards, the easier it is to be playing against different characters on the other side because it's like you don't have to try to learn both sides of the table at the same time.
Also, I think it's probably good that you ended up playing Iaquis, because since you're playing stuff face up, then I can be like, all right, like now there's no like, oh, I have no idea what you're playing. I actually know exactly what you're playing, and it's like, all right, how do I deal with this? And then the next step is me being able to read what you're playing and then respond accordingly.
Yes. And then
basically removing a step.
Yeah, and then the step after that is being able to plan ahead once you learn what his threats are, so that like even if you don't know what's in my hand, you can be like, oh, I need to have this available so that if he plays this, I can get out of the way.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't give you a lot of recourse for trading with him. He's just gonna make you either dodge or you blow up for 7 or more damage, or sometimes 6, but usually 7 or more.
Yeah. Oh god, it hurts.
Yep. He will blow you up in a few hits, but he's super fun. I like him a whole lot.
Yeah. He's just like, he just tells you make the hardest reads. Yeah. Okay, that was cool. I'm happy to play again unless you have to go or play someone else.
Now let's play another one, and then I will be seeking players from my audience to play against a custom character one of my friends has been working on. But for now, I'm gonna play somebody standard against you, so we can get a rematch.
What's the fastest way to reset everything?
Oh, so that would actually be for the host to literally reload the module.
Okay.
So since I'm hosting, I'll do it. But what you would do, and you can look this in the video later, but like you would go to the games menu at the top of the screen, which you can't because you're not the host.
Yep.
And then you would load the module from your list in the workshop where it says XFS Balanced Breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything will lag for a few seconds.
I'm sure you get this a lot, but why Balanced Breakfast?
Oh, so the name is actually deliberately... Well, okay. There's 2 answers to that. The reason it's not called Exceed is so that people don't mistake it for an official module. Because I actually want to be very clear that it's not an official module. It's purely an unofficial work. I have a green name in the Discord, meaning I'm associated with Level 90 Games as a contractor in DCO stuff. But I do not maintain this module as a professional duty. I do this purely as a casual hobby thing. That's why it's not Exceed. So it's actually deliberately obfuscated so that people don't mistake it for an official module. As for Balanced Breakfast, that is because of a long-running joke in the Level 99 fandom, which is that there are 3 big games, and now there's a 4th one, but there are 3 big ones, right? BattleCon, Exceed, Pixel Tactics, and Temporal Odyssey.
I see. I see. You guys are dorks.
Yes, that is the reason. You have got it.
I'm very happy with that though.
Yep, that is the entire reason.